So it's a nice cold Saturday evening, about to we'll see if I can get this drive motor off. I couldn't find the wrench I needed, but I had a big adjustable wrench, and it just happened to break them loose. They were a whole lot looser than I thought they were going to be. I went ahead and put the gears back in there that I pulled out, and I'm going to put that plate back on there before I take the motor off. I didn't want all them gears sliding around and getting all out of place and making it a god-awful mess for whoever's going to take it apart and fix it. So what I did do is got me a clean bucket to catch. I really do not know how much fluid is going to come out of here. I took the power washer in here the other day and blasted it out so everything would be somewhat clean. For what it's worth. Let's see, I keep turning it back in. Maybe I could catch some of this fluid. I don't know how much is going to come out, but I don't want it dumping all over the ground. I doubt that I can salvage it and put it back in the tank, but I want to find out. If the camera drops, that's when the fluid really starts coming out. You say, I don't think it would drain the tank, and I honestly don't know if I can start the machine up with this hose off. It might just blast it all out. I really don't want to start it up and find out. I mean, it don't take one turn of the switch there and 5 gallons come squirting out. I wonder how long of a thread this thing's got on it. My gracious. It's got to be getting loose. I see fluid squirting out. Can't be much more. So I'm going to get these off and see if I can get the impact gun in there. I think it's loose. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to shut the camera off and get all these undone and the fluid in my bucket. So I got the hoses off relatively easily. They just actually screwed right off. Figured they'd put up a little bit of a challenge, but the bolts in there actually put up more of a challenge. I had to go around here with a pull bar and a 2.5 foot pipe to bust all those loose, and before the impact wrench would even turn them. So I got half of them out. I'm letting the air compressor build back up. I'm actually going to go get the backhoe and put a choker strap around here to hold it before I get too heavy-handed with it and the motor falls out. So I'm gonna go ahead and go get that. I put the plate back on and the gear back in. So yeah, I'm gonna go get the choker strap put around here and hold it up so I can take the rest of the bolts out. And old Betsy ought to slide right on out then. Must have missed that one with the pull bar. Well, I didn't get that on film. That was just a little bit delicate, and I didn't have quite time to set the camera up. But I got it pulled off. and set over here on a pallet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that shipped off as soon as I can to get a new center shaft put in it, and go from there. So I know it was getting dark towards last night, so here's a little daytime view. I got that drive motor pulled out. I'm gonna have to plug those lines a little bit better. Lost about a pint of fluid last night. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get it rebuilt. It's gonna be a good little project, I think, and starting to get tapped out on Play Toy funds, so I guess I'm gonna have to set up a donation to fix my rag. But no, seriously, it is starting to add up pretty good, so I'll just have to get to it when I get to it. I did put my other roller on this morning. It took about a whopping 2 or 3 minutes. And I got the drive motor sitting over here on a pallet. Actually, I just see the oil dripping out of it now. Where's that dripping out of? It's dripping out of something. But there she is. Got it all ready to take off. We'll call the place and see how much. Can't really find any of the parts for the shaft and the coupler anywhere but the dealer, and they were right expensive there, so I'm gonna see what the drive motor place can find out. So I know the shaft and that coupler from the dealer was pushing $900, so that's not including labor, and that's probably gonna take what, 2 or 3 days to tear apart and reseal and put back in, so that's gonna get right expensive. I was just planning on when I first thought it, what it was the coupler and the outer gear, which would have been about, I don't know, $200, put in new gears and be done with it. But yeah, I think it's turned into 2,000 or 3,000, so I'll just have to take it there and see, and hopefully I get that back on. I'll just have to put off some other repairs that are going to need to be done. But there she is, slowly but surely coming along.